Welcome to Talk Gaming, episode 9. This is Chris Fernandez, and I got Bob J-Bone and the Seventh Sword.
Yeah.
A.K.A. Rich Red One, A.K.A.
Why does he get AKAs? Why
The
can't I
Seventh
get
Sword.
an AKA once in a while?
Because
Rat
he is the
Hazard?
Seventh Sword.
I am the Seventh
But
Sword.
you
The
don't,
seventh Caribbean sword.
The
Dude.
Seventh Caribbean. Seventh Sword is wearing a Hawaiian shirt right now.
blue
Taco
Hawaiian
Town.
shirt with a red shirt.
Talk of the town, dude.
Came walking up the driveway, his shirt was blowing in the wind.
Yeah. Got these woodchuck drinks in his hand.
Max Payne fucking.
Hey, Max painted it out. What color is Max Payne's undershirt?
White.
it's a
It's
white
a white.
beater.
Yeah,
It's a white beater.
So
Yeah.
maybe
I'm not trying to be Max Payne.
Well, if you'd be a lot cooler if
Max
you were.
Sword.
All right. Do you have any white beaters? I can go change right now.
I do.
All right, let's do it.
I don't have any white ones though. Black ones.
Well, that doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
So yeah, this is episode 9. We're actually all here for this episode,
What are you
so that's
doing?
kind of nice. J-Bone is messing with Bob right now. So J-Bone's he's balls deep into his PS4 right now.
Yeah. I'm
So
sucking
give
in
us an
character.
update. What do you
God, shut
think
up.
of it?
No, I love it. I love my PS4, man. I play it like almost every day. I didn't really get a chance to play it over the weekend because like.
Why? The 4th of July?
Yeah, I had a lot of family and friends.
3
stuff
days
like that.
of fireworks.
No, not 3 days.
It was
like-
outside my condo.
Had a lot
I
of
know.
family stuff going on. Watch Dogs. I've been playing a lot of Watch Dogs. Yeah, it's okay. Like I like it a lot. I mean,
What? It's
I
okay,
like
I
it.
like it a lot.
I like it. Okay, I like the game. There are a couple things I don't like.
Now, would you compare it to Ride to Hell?
I never.
So, yeah, we just watched, just because we're just hanging out. And stuff.
Shout out to Angry Joe.
Angry Joe. We're probably going to put the video up so you guys can watch it too. If you haven't seen it, it's old now. But they just do the review of Ride to Hell. And it's a pretty funny game. So if you ever play a game, you're like, wow, I hate this. Just watch that review. And then you go, oh, this game's not that bad.
My purchase is
What's the full
justified.
name? It's called
Ride to Hell
Retribution.
Retribution 1%, which stands for
Wait.
1.
Yeah, 1%.
It
1% is in the title?
Yes.
Yeah,
They're
like
telling you
1%,
that
yeah.
only 1% of that game is actually done. After that, the 99%.
Apparently so. Yeah, we all, besides J-Bone's PS4, we all got haircuts recently, so we're all
Yeah,
looking pretty
today.
fresh. Yeah, I
Today.
got a haircut
Yeah.
today
Rich,
for $11.
I didn't get one today.
Kinda nice.
Shit, Rich.
yeah,
Rich,
sorry.
you letting that grow out or what?
Yeah, he's going.
Oh my God, it's so
Turn it into
long.
Link, dude. He's waiting for that Halloween, dude.
Yeah,
he's going Link.
he's going full on.
He's going to turn
He's
into
going
Link.
full on.
Shit.
Shit. He's going full on Final Fantasy, you faggot. All right, Bob, what have you been playing?
Oh, what have I been playing?
Bop.
Well, actually, some reason I always like going back to old games that I like missed out on or have not played just because someone tells me to play it. Like Chris told me, he's like, "Oh, you should play Enslaved," and it was $5. It was $5, and I played it. And the problem
Is Enslaved?
What is Enslaved?
Bob.
It's like kind of like it has like a God of War-esque. It's like a what are those, hack and slash, and then it has a lot of puzzles. So it has like they're simple puzzles, and it also like
Move block here.
you know,
Climb
you
block.
jump. It's a lot of jumpy stuff. Reminds you of like little Uncharted-esque
It's
with the
platformer.
jumping. Yeah, platformer. It's okay. I mean, it's really simple and really easy to do with that. And the hack and slash is okay too. Well, for what it is right now, because we're spoiled now of what games actually do now.
Oh, yeah.
But if I played it at that time, like when it came out, I think I would have really liked it. Did I like it now? Yeah, and I don't mind it. The story was really cool. It had a little different taste.
Really unique.
Yeah, it was unique-ish. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like it just had a cool. I'm not gonna say anything, but it had a cool ending. That's really how
I was thinking about that too because I was like, yeah, Bob's going to talk about Enslaved today, and then I kept thinking about Enslaved, and I was like, he's probably not going to review it as good as like I would or you would back when it first came out because now we've like The Last of Us and stuff like that, like Uncharted and stuff has been done. So it's like Enslaved is kind of in the background,
Even
but it's
God of
still an
War
awesome
3.
game. But still, like everything that the newest Uncharted and like The Last of Us and stuff like that have done in God of War, like overshadow that now. But back, I played it when it first came out in like 2008, and I loved it. I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. How's nobody played this? But now, like I could see, yeah, like I agree. If you were to play it now, you'd be like, it was good.
Yeah.
I think there's two factors going on. Number one, it is an older game, so it's gonna have when you play an older game that's like in the generation of like the 3D worlds and all that stuff. I'm not talking about like Mario or like Nintendo, but I'm just like the older games. You notice how they changed so much, like how smoother it is now. Now everything like moves smoother. You hit smoother, like in most games.
Yeah, Mario still holds up.
Yeah, no, but that's a whole platform. That's a whole different thing. But like those 3D world games, like when you're attacking and stuff, it's just a lot different.
Ocarina of Time holds up really well still too.
Did you see the
Okay,
speedrun glitches of that?
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, let me finish
Yeah.
off. But you notice that, and then when I was playing with it, it was just, I mean, it's been done. I've seen it, but I'm like, that's why I'm like, and it was not a big budget game. It's really not a big budget game.
Enslaved? No, it was
No,
a tiny
so
budget.
you
That's
can
why there was
tell.
no-
You can tell when you're playing it. But overall, I mean, it's not a bad game. I'm not like angry. I beat it, so I enjoyed myself. I had a good time.
The entire budget for that
How long
game
did it take-
went into the game, not for the promotion.
Yeah,
That's why
and
it didn't sell very high.
It was so. I would say if you got it off Steam for $5, which I did, you would not be disappointed. That's my review on that.
Was it like story? A good story? Like how long?
The story is great. You actually care about the characters.
Yeah.
I mean,
You didn't care. You have no feelings or some shit.
no. Yeah. Oh, I didn't cry.
You didn't fall in love.
I didn't hate the characters. I didn't hate any of the characters, but I mean, it's just so hard to like be so compassionate about these characters when there's like things like The Last of Us, and I mean, I shouldn't compare it just to that game.
Look at
We
that
always
game,
talk
dude.
about that game or Mass Effect.
That raised the fucking bar.
Or even-
The Last of Us, yeah, dude. The Last of Us.
Or even
is-
Mass
oh.
Effect, their characters. I mean, it just doesn't have enough story with it. Oh, plus,
Saw my face.
Rich is thinking fucking Final Fantasy like 10, 1,
Oh,
2, 3,
yeah.
4, 5, 6.
we gotta stop bringing
10's
up
good.
we gotta stop bringing up the same stuff. We always bring it up. We need to like.
But those are
Dude,
staples in the
Yeah.
video game universe.
Yeah.
I know,
they
but
are.
just with
They're
this,
leaders.
all right, but
They
would you?
are.
I mean, you might have this nostalgic feel for the game, but the story is just—it's not terrible, but it's not like you don't really like. You don't fall in love with the characters. Like
In Enslaved?
they're just there, but they're not like bad that you hate them, but they're not great that you fall in love with them.
That's how I felt about Watch
But-
Dogs. That's how I felt about Watch Dogs. Like,
Yeah, I don't care about the characters in Watch Dogs.
like the guy's voice. I was like, dude, he's trying
Yeah,
to sound like
Aiden.
Snake.
Aiden.
He's like, this guy's getting a rude awakening.
Oh,
This
God.
guy's day.
Seventh Sword.
What?
What have you been playing?
I've been
Nothing,
trying-
because your PC's broke.
I was gonna say that, and it's not broken. It's just in pieces.
Yeah, did you get that? Your old one like went to shit, right? No, it like
His hard drive, like,
yeah, fried
Formatted
or
itself or something.
Yeah,
formatted.
but it all started with the hard drive. It completely got destroyed, and it was unsalvageable. I lost all the data on there, which sucked. And now I'm just trying to upgrade my rig, but then
That
my
master race.
Yeah, dude.
case, my case was not good enough. It's too small, so I got a new case
Why is it too small?
because it's a 2000. I got it back in like 2007.
Like,
Damn.
what made the
It's a
what
micro-
part
it's a-
could not fit?
It's a micro ATX case, so I have a micro ATX board. I need to upgrade to an ATX motherboard eventually, but my micro ATX is still working just fine.
Until it does the hard.
So now
drive
I
thing.
have a mid tower case that can fit ATX, micro ATX, and all that stuff. And I have this huge ass graphics card that couldn't fit in my old case. And
760, right?
yeah, 760 GTX 760. And I accidentally unplugged the power supply from my old power button. My old power button is just one cohesive piece, so it's really a pain to put together. It's just
Give us an explanation of your luck these past 2 weeks.
terrible.
Starting with your car.
and your later life.
Okay. So
And you what? Your love life?
Yeah.
And your love life and your
Love
job.
life.
And your
And then your computer.
Love life's picking up.
wow.
Yeah,
Oh!
Yeah.
Woo! That's why we haven't heard from you.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I don't answer our texts.
Yeah. Until like 3 hours later.
Shut up. But anyway, so Ellie, my element, I was driving along.
I was like, what?
I was driving along, and the entire exhaust system of my car just decided to go.
Was it
fall
like your
out.
hard drive?
You know what, Bob?
I-
Hard drive does not just fall out like
Oh,
that.
okay.
Hard drive just stops. I don't know. It was an old hard drive. I should have seen it coming. All moving parts and all
Unless
that
you don't
stuff.
have a docking station.
Yep. You gotta get that.
So
Docking
your car.
station,
What the
Bob.
hell? What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Your docking station.
For your hard drive. to
Oh
put it
yeah, that's why I don't have my hard drive in there.
There you go. You can always put it on top.
in. That looks so bad. Oh god. So your car.
So my car got destroyed. I towed it to Honda. I was like, maybe they can fix it. $3,000 to fix it. The car is worth $3,000 Blue Book value. So I just ended up trading it in, and now I have car payments again.
Woo!
Yeah.
Have we seen your new car?
You haven't. They have.
Yeah, we
We
rode in
drove
it, man. It's
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
He turned on that AC on a humid fucking night. It was like icicles, man.
Dude,
I felt like an Eskimo, dude.
You inspired J-Bone to get his AC fixed. 'Cause I got his car today. He's like, I got in his car today. He's like, dude, watch this. I got this shit fixed. He like turns it on and it's like hot air. I'm like, he's like, dude, just wait. And it starts getting colder and it gets cold. He's like, oh yeah. I'm like, oh my
It was
god.
good, dude. It felt good.
So then after that, your car breaks down.
Yeah, I got a new one. That's it. That's it now.
Whoa, cool. You know, we were looking at our. No, I don't know. Just listen. Just listen. We were listening to our podcast, our old one that we actually put up on Saturday. And remember, like, we were looking at the caption. And what you can do is, like, if you look at the caption, every minute it will say what we kind of said. So if you ever want to,
Oh yeah.
so if you ever want to see what we were saying at that moment, you're like, hey, what are they saying at 108? I mean, it'll probably be like 20% accurate, which
Yeah.
is better than the Kinect for Xbox One. So,
Yeah.
so at least we got that.
Yeah.
That was good. That was good. Whoa, come on.
Dude, yeah. It was
Yeah.
good. Dude, speaking of, real quick, people are saying that like Titanfall, like they're online when you go play online, fucking dead, dude. Like,
Is it really?
Yeah,
I
I don't know. Like I
For
heard
what?
from a lot
For
of people.
PC or
For,
Xbox One?
I think both. I want to say both.
Did you
It's
guys see
it's
that?
not as
It's
active
yeah.
as it used
It's
to be.
like as compared to like the first 3 weeks.
Well,
as compared to Halo 4 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you gotta. I mean, that's what the game. You play it. You're like, oh, I could see how it could be fun, and you are kind of fun.
I mean,
but
I
after
could-
that, you kind of get sick of it. Even after we played the beta, I was like, this is fun, but we're like, I don't know how long we're
Yeah,
gonna
I
wanna
remember
play.
I told you that before the
Yeah.
game came out. I was like, I'm not really that excited anymore.
I was just hoping that it would
Yeah.
continue to be.
It feels like a free-to-play game.
Yep.
That's
it
what I was
does.
gonna bring up. That was like, oh, what do you guys think if it was?
I
a free-to-play
contributed.
game?
I contributed to that whole like people stopping to play because I sold my entire Xbox One
I have a feeling.
Yeah.
because that game didn't live up to it.
I bought the Xbox One and Titanfall because like, oh, Rich, you should get an Xbox One, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You
I
know
feel like I should
what?
wait. No, I just get one now, man. We can play. You know what? All right, fine. We're gonna have these Xbox Ones for a long time anyway. I'll go get one. Chris sells his.
Well,
Oh, yeah, I'll get it back eventually.
Yeah.
that's not a problem.
Hey, wait. You know what? You know what? It's a good exchange though because now we're putting a computer together.
Yeah, well,
So
I got Xbox
uh,
One. I could still play with you.
you use that for Netflix.
You're never gonna
don't
play
lie.
together.
I'm gonna play. No, I
That's
want to play.
strictly used for
When
cable.
Halo comes out,
Yeah, of
I'll play.
course.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'll be fun.
I will have an Xbox One again when Halo comes out.
When Halo
September?
5 or the
Maybe.
Master Chief Collection?
Maybe.
No, not the collection. No, you kidding?
It's
I have
November,
Halo
man.
1 through 4 in my room.
Yeah, but
I don't
Thanks
need
to
collection.
Bob.
Yeah.
but now we can play it in
Give it to
HD.
him for free.
I don't care. I like to. I don't want to play it in HD.
H-
I enjoyed it when it was back when it was
All
that.
right, I want to vote. I want to
that's
vote.
what
I
I'm-
want to vote. Honestly, what do you guys think? You know, when people say, like you just said, I'd rather play it in the how it used to be played, or would you rather play it all beefed up, like in the HD edition? How do you feel? Which one do you want to play more?
It depends on the conditions because
Yeah.
if it's a game like Halo that has been out for over a decade, then I'm not going to want to play it again. But if it's like Last of Us that came out last year or like a year or two ago, then yeah, I'm definitely buying that again. But since it's Halo, it's like I've been through like 5-6 Halo games already, and it's like I don't have any like will or want
It's
to go
because
back
you
and
played
play the
it
old
so.
ones.
Same
I played
with,
it.
like-
So I
like-
played it to death, and like
like a
in a
God
good
of
way.
War.
Like I want to remember it from how I remembered it. I don't want to go back to Halo 1 and be like, dude, I'm sniping people with a pistol. Like that's it.
Now, but if they remade Mass Effect 1, for example, with Mass Effect 3's gameplay style, would you replay that?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
why?
Mass Effect
Because those
1
are still new games.
Yeah.
Those aren't a decade old.
and Mass Effect 1 had so much in that game.
It did.
And the problem was it didn't look as good and it didn't play,
Play
as
as good, but it was
And
still a good game.
No, it was, but it was,
I had a lot of fun with it.
it was but if it just played better, if the game played better, I would have put more of investment of learning more stuff. Does that make sense? Why even though they just gave you like novels that you could read, but if the game played better, I would have took more time in reading that stuff.
I played Mass Effect. I'm so grateful I played that one first because I bought Mass Effect 1 and 2 together.
Ah.
And I thought about just like skipping to Mass Effect 2, but I was like, no, I'm gonna do this right.
You need
I played.
to.
I played
Yeah, dude.
I played Mass Effect. Loved it. Right. I was like the gameplay felt kind of floaty and it felt a little off.
Yeah.
The story was really good.
Yeah.
Everything and the world was amazing. So
Yeah.
I went through it. And then I popped in Mass Effect 2 and I was like, Oh my
Mass
god.
Effect 2 is amazing.
Oh my god.
Like that, and Mass Effect 1 took me forever to play because I'm like, I don't know. But then I started playing Mass Effect 2, and I did not put it down.
Yeah.
That Mass Effect 2 felt like to me. It felt like Dead Space 2, where it's like
you're
everything was enhanced. Like everything was like better, more like hitboxes were accurate.
That reminds me,
Stuff like
I got
that.
Dead Space. I played Dead Space 1. I think I talked about it. It took me 6 years to beat.
Really?
Yeah, I got achievement every year. So.
Yeah, you talked about that.
Yeah.
Yo, you weren't here. It was last
yeah,
week.
yeah, you should have been here.
Yeah, well.
But
Jay,
anywho,
Bob.
Grandma.
you think I'm gonna?
We all missed one except
Yeah, Bob's
except Bob.
perfect attendance here.
Because
So.
Bob lives here.
It's
Kind of easy.
Since Bob doesn't go to school, he doesn't go to work. You know, I got the summers off for a reason, and I'm in school now.
However,
Wait, hold on. I was gonna say something. Do you think I'm gonna feel that way about Dead Space 2, though? Like, am I gonna go like? Is it gonna
Oh,
be
yeah,
like Mass
Like all beefed up? Or do you,
Because
oh, you mean with the new like better just mechanics?
They-
well, I got that. No, I just bought Dead Space 2 for my computer, and now I can run
It's
at
gonna look
60
great.
frames.
Yeah, does
Oh,
it look
dude,
beautiful?
Wait, you-
I'll
wait,
get
wait,
shit
wait.
when we're done.
You-
I want to see
you
it.
bought Dead Space 2?
Yeah.
I thought you played it.
No, I have it too. I have it on Xbox too. I haven't played it yet.
You should pop in Dead Space 1 on your PC.
Oh, you haven't played Dead Space 2 yet?
That game looks
Dude,
so
Dead
much
Space 2
better
is
than-
awesome.
Dead Space
Yeah,
2 is
no.
awesome.
Yeah,
It-
Dead
it-
Space 2 is
I
It,
didn't
probably
like
like...
it
three,
sacrifices
but-
some of the horror elements, though, for more action.
Wait a minute.
That's a good thing because I get.
It does do
terrified.
that, but it also sacrifices a lot of like the horror elements for suspense instead.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's do that.
Because
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna say
Yeah,
it. I'm
please
not gonna
don't
tell you,
ruin the
yeah.
game for
So
me.
it's really good. You're gonna
I know
enjoy
it just came out.
There's
Oh,
still
yeah.
a lot of like moments, but there's more like oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, shit like
Yeah.
moments where you're just like oh you're like panicking.
Oh,
You're
and
like,
Isaac
things.
is just a badass in that game. Yeah.
Did you guys feel like
Iron Man.
I felt scared playing Dead Space 1. I thought it was a pretty scary game.
Mm-hmm.
Then like I got used to like okay, I feel like nothing's been happening. I feel a scare jump coming, and then a scare jump would happen.
Right.
in
You're like,
number- in
oh,
number
look,
one.
guy on floor. Shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what happens when I'm playing those games? I don't expect the scare factor. Honestly, it catches me every time when they're like, especially in Outlast, after like some crazy thing happens, I just like my whole body just relieves itself. Like even though
shit on your couch.
Nothing's gonna happen.
even though I'm like, oh, it must be a safe point. I'm fine, and then something jumps right back out at me, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh! And I fell for it. They did it 5 or 6 times. The thing is, I get so immersed in those games. I focus so much in what's going on that I get petrified. Like every time I played that game, I couldn't go to bed after. I had to like watch something for an hour, completely disregard of what I saw, and then go back every single time.
I actually watched a Let's Player play that game the other night. Like he did a speed run. And he took him an hour to beat that game. I literally just like sat there and watched it, and I was like pretty scared. Like I was watching at
Even
full
though it
screen.
didn't like it an hour.
No,
Yeah.
don't go in that door,
Well,
man.
he mentions it like if you want to get the full experience, watch my playthrough. Blah blah blah. I'm doing a specific speed run for this trophy, this and that. I got a question for you guys. Do you think that fucking Destiny is gonna be a flop?
Where did that come from?
Dead Space
Because-
was dead. It was
okay.
Destiny
Because
being a
we were
flop.
talking about
Explain.
No.
Bob was mentioning a game earlier, like 10 minutes ago. We were talking about some of them. It was not before the Halo stuff.
Enslaved?
Enslaved?
Enslaved, yeah, so it was around there, and it sparked like Destiny in my mind about. I don't think that it's gonna be
Oh, Titanfall.
Titanfall. That's what it was. Titanfall. Thank you. Yeah, how Titanfall died down. I think Destiny.
I don't know enough about it yet because the alpha just passed and I played the alpha and I didn't care for it.
That's what you're saying.
But I do think it's going to sell extremely well just because
duh.
it's a Bungie product. It's
Yeah.
it's like super hyped, just like Titanfall was, stuff like that. But I do think, and I really hope, it could be really good. Like I'm waiting for the beta to come out. I have access to the beta. I didn't have access to the alpha, but I played it on somebody else's PS4.
Beta's out. Yeah, it came
Yeah.
out today.
No, that's not out
No,
yet.
it's
Don't do that to me.
Scare me, J-Bone.
I'm like,
Don't
I haven't
do
played
that.
it for a day.
It comes out in like a week or so.
If any,
Yeah, something like that.
And when that starts, I'm gonna go balls deep into it, and I'm gonna really hope that it's gonna be good. I mean, it isn't. You
but
gotta,
it is
you
a
gotta
beta.
remember.
You're playing a beta.
You gotta remember that it is a beta, and then it is an MMO, so there's gonna be grinding, which I hate. I'm so sick of grinding because I played freaking Warframe for like 85 hours in like a week.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
I'm just so grinded out. It's not even
Just
funny.
'cause
I think
that
I
game-
clocked in 100 hours in Skyrim alone, dude. And I didn't even beat it. I didn't beat the fucking game, dude. I just like did side quests and
the
fun
campaign,
shit.
dude. You could beat the campaign in like 4 hours.
I got distracted and I got like woo, you know, and
Yeah.
I stopped. I traded the game in.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think Destiny's going to sell really well. I think it's going to get reviewed really well. But
Yeah.
I hope it does. I don't know.
I
We'll
would-
see. It's
It's
too
gonna-
early to tell.
It's
but-
gonna need to have space travel like No Man's Sky. If it had that, oh
It
man,
doesn't do
it's
that.
not-
One,
I know it's not going to.
You know
but
what?
it did.
E3. No Man's
The-
Sky won E3 and another one.
Good.
No,
I am.
the crew actually didn't the crew win something?
I hope
I thought we were gonna talk about Destiny. Can I say my point in Destiny? Jeez.
Jeez, Bob.
Anywho, thank you, J-Bone, for asking me.
You're welcome.
What I think of Destiny, I've seen it, and I don't compare it to Borderlands. How people do.
But I
at the
compare
same
it to
point,
Borderlands.
I still compare it to Borderlands. Yes,
Yeah.
that's my point.
It's
No, no.
Borderlands. in
But I love
space.
Well,
Borderlands.
Borderlands is also.
I
So I
hate
guess-
Borderlands.
But what I really, okay, what I saw in the alpha that I really enjoyed. I mean, there was customization. The freaking whatever you're riding on looks so awesome, and how you could jump off of it. And I know the controls are they feel good. Like Halo's controls feel good. It just feels very well. What is it? Smooth. And then what I really like
Tight,
about it
smooth,
is
yeah.
tight. What I really like about it is the enemies. It's like a constant of enemies, and they're not just like
In what?
in
Destiny?
Destiny.
I thought the enemies felt exactly like the enemies in Halo. I was sitting there watching Deagle play, and then I played it, and I was like, "Oh look, there's a grunt. Oh look, there's an elite."
Yeah,
They
yeah.
moved the same. Like it was like the same tier of smaller guys,
Well,
which were the grunts, and then like the elites.
But also
I
for
was
the
like-
fact that there are more enemies and they are easier to kill.
But yeah, that was only one planet.
Yeah.
So,
They're gonna have ones that are similar
but
because
from what I've seen, it's all aliens on two legs.
And
or
numbers
whatever.
pop out of
Like, I don't
enemies
know.
when you shoot them, right? Like 40, 40, 40, 30, 30.
I
Like
think
stuff like
so.
that. Like
If
a
you have a-
Diablo.
yeah,
like
if
a
you want
Diablo.
to turn it off, that's just like
Yeah, I turn
that's
it
kind
off.
of a normal thing that actually a lot of games do. They do it
Yeah.
in MOBAs. They do it in those
I
RPG
like
games.
that stuff. Makes
I
sense.
like it for the fact that the only reason I like it a lot is because I want to know exactly what my gun is doing at
Exactly,
that time,
that's-
and I
I'm
want
the
to see
same
what the
way.
extra thing is. So when I customize, I'm like, oh, this done. I can see your hand. I'm talking. Jeez.
Are you surrendering? What are you doing? Rich is over here waving like a flag.
I give up.
Like,
I
Yeah,
give
we
up.
were like, this is how we do our conversations. Someone raises their hand, and that's the next person. He's like blinded me in my face. No, but I really like that. I mean, because you want to know exactly what it's doing. You're like, and when you actually see what it does to the search a particular person, you could adjust to what you need. When you're playing a game where you don't have that, you're like, okay, I killed them, but did I kill them quicker? It's harder to tell. I like to know what I'm doing at that right moment. All right, Rich, your turn.
You took forever, Bob.
It was very important stuff.
I agree with your customization. I think that's something that Borderlands severely lacked. It just kind of felt cheap to just open like a treasure chest and get a new gun. I didn't feel any attachment to my weapons. I like to actually customize it and upgrade and level up my weapon if I like it a lot. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to keep it.
Yeah.
And another thing, I mean, of course that game is gonna feel and look like Halo. That's all these people made for like
no, that's not true.
they made Halo forever. Of course they're gonna
Oh,
use
yeah.
some of the same elements and engines and all that stuff because that's what they know. They can't make it completely.
It's familiar
It's-
and comfortable and
it controls
critically
well.
acclaimed first-person shooter.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
fine. I don't care how it feels, but I don't want to be shooting grunts and elites again.
I mean,
That's my
they
thing.
look different. It's just they look the same to you because you saw them for all those years and you're just basically seeing them as different skins.
Yeah,
That's all.
basically.
That's all you're saying. You, like
And,
if,
I'm just like,
Even they said the speeder bike
I mean,
stuff is like the same as Halo.
well, yeah,
They're
like
it
the,
controls the same, yeah.
like the ghosts and stuff.
Yeah.
The two joystick controls. It's
Yeah.
the same controls, which is fine. Like, I mean, a lot of other games do that. Borderlands did that. Like a lot of stuff. Rage did that. Like a lot of other games did that.
Yeah.
But it's cool the transition. I know it's very similar to that, but I mean, it's not like they're taking bad ideas. Hopefully, I just really hope that there's a bunch of cool new ideas that that will make it a lot different, not just like a different skin.
Now, what I'm worried about is, speaking of skins and all that stuff, is what different retailers are going to do for pre-orders. Like, pre-order our game and get this. Like, for a game like Destiny, what do you do for that? And besides the fact, I hate that shit. Like, I hate when GameStop's like, oh, pre-order our game and you get an extra hour of content. No! Why even bother making it if you're not going to give it to everybody?
Did you read what GameStop wants to do?
Yeah, they want to, actually have share in the games.
Yeah.
Like, they want to actually, have a development studio to help develop with the developers.
Oh,
And then they get a ton of exclusive content.
Yeah,
if you buy from GameStop, which is good. And GameStop is huge. Like, they're going to
And
have
then-
their foot in everything.
And then if Walmart did that, or
Yeah,
Target, or
They're all going to want to do it.
oh my god,
well,
dude,
I don't think.
they met with
All
a
right.
company
It's
or
to
a
do that
firm.
in a game as big as Destiny that is supposed to be a shared world shooter is what they're calling it. giving people exclusive content for buying at different retailers is ridiculous because you're supposed to be playing this game with everyone, so everyone should have access
What
to all the same
exclusive
content.
things do they?
They could give you like a gun, for
No,
example.
Destiny. Is that what they're doing?
I don't know.
Guns?
That's
Nobody
like,
knows yet.
that's
They
the only
just
thing
they
I
just
could
started
think of.
revealing
Like, give me a gun, but then they have to make it a downloadable item later on.
they just started
or
revealing
something
the
that you can find in like.
they just started revealing the different content packs, like the different pre-orders bundles. Like they have like an elite bundle, go figure, and then they have like 2 other bundles. So I don't know.
Some games, though, when they have that, like say Walmart had something and like Best Buy had something, what they do is each one has an individualized one wherever you get it from. However, you can pay to get the other ones, which I don't like at all. But you know, it's not just exclusive; it's just free from that spot.
Yeah.
And I mean, if they're gonna do that, which I don't agree with, but I mean, at least it should be offered on both sides, so you could just choose.
I mean, I'm against pre-orders in general, unless it's for something like a console that's actually going to be in high demand.
Yeah.
Because nowadays, all they're doing is using pre-orders for exclusive content to get people to go to their store and buy it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And like,
but-
I hate going into GameStop just to buy something really quick, and then some guy trying to like shove
Yeah.
16 different pre-orders down my throat. Like, I know you're doing your job, but
hate
like, if
that.
I say no, I'm not going to do it. Don't ask me 3 times, and don't try to convince me to do it. I'm
Yeah.
not going to do it. I don't pre-order games because I can go anywhere and get it.
As they're flipping their
Yeah,
keys, and
right.
hey, I can pre-order something.
You don't
today?
pre-order
Like, hey, based
No,
off
I
of
don't,
your,
no.
They
based
do
off of your
that.
purchases,
They
Baldur's
do
Gate
that.
3 is
They
coming
fuck
out.
up.
And they're like, oh,
Movies.
you know, it's going to be a really popular game. I'm like, all right, then if you don't have it, I'll go to fucking Walmart. Like, what?
Or I could get it digitally.
Yeah, I'll get it digital. Oh, man, we got in so many fights with them about digital stuff when I went there.
Oh, what if
Was that with
want-
you?
Yeah.
I was
Well,
with you, Deagle, with...
They
Give me a
They
story.
ask-
Give me an example real
They
quick.
ask what, but you know, what do you think they say to you after you say that? But what if you want to sell it? No. I
No,
mean,
I
I like
don't.
to collect. I mean, I like to collect games. I like to have them. I just like to have them there. I don't want to get rid of them unless they're a terrible game, but
like, Ride to Hell?
like Ride to Hell or Bound by Flame or any of that stuff.
Oh, come on.
Honestly, I played Bound by Flame. I didn't mind it, but I never played it again.
Hey, look at
I
that.
don't.
Hey, you bought it. You shut your mouth.
Yeah, I know.
I said I didn't mind
Spider-Man.
it. I said I didn't.
Never played it again. You're done.
I beat the game.
The seventh sword has spoken. The seventh sword
What do you?
is
All right.
done.
What do you guys think your percentage of people who beat a game play it again?
I know mine's really low because I never replay
Mine-
games
yeah, I
unless
don't
it's Shadow of the Colossus.
I don't really.
Yeah,
know.
it depends on the game. Like,
Well, I know that. I mean,
Obviously,
but
multiplayer.
but single player. I'm talking about campaign games.
Last of Us.
I mean, I never...
I
A lot of
only played it
people...
once.
you're gonna buy the PS4.
you only played
version,
it
right?
once.
Yeah, I mean, I did. Only one time.
Damn.
I played
Dude,
it
I
twice.
don't like
I played it
games
three
games like have.
I would play it again. That's not like I wouldn't.
It's cool when games have multiple branching storylines and like different endings and stuff like that, like Mass Effect. But I don't play those games more than once. I only play those games one time. I played Mass Effect, all of them, one time all the way through.
And-
I do not want to go back
Yeah.
and like change my story. I liked how my story ended up, and I want to keep progressing because I want to. If that was me, that's how I would act, and I don't want to change my destiny because I'm like, oh shit, I don't like that decision.
And that's just it.
That's
like,
what
Mass
happens,
Effect
like-
was like a journey through 3 games.
Yeah.
You know?
And games like that, like I don't like to play them again to find out what happens. I just don't care. Like I like how mine ended
I don't
up.
like
wanna
the
stick
pre-
with
I
that.
don't like the
my
pre-orders.
one experience.
And
Yeah,
there was another thing though, Chris. It's I think another big factor that we have is that we have so many games.
There's a lot
So
of games.
I mean, it's not like if we didn't have any games, I'd love to play another game back. But we constantly get games on a daily.
It's a problem with having too many games and having too much money. Because when you have money, you
And
can buy
not
new
enough
games
time.
and new games and new games, and not enough time.
Yeah.
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 Especially Rich with his new girlfriend.
Well,
Don't,
he
don't
did-
bring it up on Bobcast.
Wow.
I
Wow.
don't like the pre-order shit, dude. Like I think I did it like once or twice, and I was like, dude, I don't.
I did it a few times when I wanted to
It's
wait
act
in
like
line.
you guys are acting like it's like a drug. I smoked marijuana once, or like.
No,
you know,
I just-
I tried.
I
Like, hey
tried
guys,
once, never
you want to
again.
pre-order something?
Like I didn't even pre-order Grand
Back
Theft Auto
out of the
5. I just went into the line that night, and I was just like, all right, I'm here to pick up a copy. Like, what's this on PS3? All right, done. Out. Walked out the door. I didn't pre-order shit.
I pre-ordered.
I won't even pre-order Arkham Knight because I know that Scarecrow DLC for the PS4.
Pre-ordering is good
It's
if you
gonna
like.
it's gonna be released.
I pre-ordered Destiny to get the beta.
Pre-ordering is great
Yeah.
if you have a lot of extra money and you want to get it over with, you know. But I don't pre-order for exclusive content. I refuse. Like even when I go to GameStop and I'm like, oh my god, that's pretty cool exclusive content. I won't do it. because I don't want to support that system. I hate it.
Go ahead.
I understand why they do pre-orders, the business, the gaming,
Yeah,
the
it's
gaming
to
business.
get people into their business.
Well, not even that, not even the GameStop stuff, but
Oh, you're talking pre-orders in general, not
I'm talking
exclusive
about
content?
the people who made the game. The reason why they have pre-orders is because they need to make money, and that the more pre-orders they have, the more money they will make eventually. I mean, that's why they do it. It's a business point. And what the other places do, they get people into the store, and when you get someone into the store, more likely than not, they might buy something else. Or there's more opportunities, so that's why they have their exclusives.
Yeah,
Because
what
they're
do they
hoping.
call it when you go to the line and you go to check out and there's like gum and candy? They call it impulse buy.
Oh,
Impulse buy.
Yeah.
Well, that's why and grocery stores, sorry, last thing, grocery stores that's why they put the sales like 99-cent watermelon, and
What the hell?
well, I don't know, I was thinking something, but no, I'm just saying, they show something really cheap, get you in the store, but they know that you're gonna buy something else that might be overpriced. So that's how they balance it out. Put something cheaper, overprice it. They make this exclusive content. Oh, you know what? You need an extra controller because it's a multiplayer game.
Sales,
Hey,
man.
do you want
Sales,
to?
dude.
Do you want to? Yeah, that's all it is.
This has been Bob's marketing.
Yeah, you can watch Bob's full documentary at. Two things I want to say. I will pre-order a game for the
Nice.
collector's edition with a steelbook, just because I love steelbook cases.
Savage.
Once in a while, only for
Why?
like
You
amazing games.
just shove it back on the shelf or you throw it away.
Steelbook games.
I just want the
Steel,
disc.
but the game's made out of steel.
I want the game. I don't want the case.
I love the case. Whatever.
there's some
To each
people
their
in
own.
cases.
To each their own.
Final Fantasy 15 pre-order steelbook case, dude.
Done.
With engraving Rich the Seventh Sword that I
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Rich would buy that for like $300, even if it didn't have the disc in there.
Hell yeah, Bob.
Oh,
Second thing.
Dude, I have an idea. All right, never mind. Let's talk about that later.
Second thing. I hate it when I see a teaser trailer for like Call of Duty and it says pre-order now at the end of it. But you see Metal Gear Solid with this high production value. You know it's gonna be a good game. Not once do you see pre-order now at any of those trailers, do you? You know why?
Bam, dude.
Because
Rich
they
calls
know
out.
you're gonna buy those games.
Yeah.
Those games
Oh,
That
Rich?
was
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't. You
You
can
just,
pre-order Metal Gear Solid, but you're right. They don't.
They don't shove it down your
advertise
throat.
it.
Pre-order
Oh.
now.
It's coming 1984, dude. It's
yeah,
already came
and they're
to
like
China.
coming 1984.
How many times have you seen pre-order now on like a Watch Dogs poster or ad? It's
Oh,
all over the
God.
place. Pre-order now. We get like
And-
an hour of
but-
PlayStation exclusive.
And you know the division's gonna be the same thing.
But
Far Cry
how much
4.
did they sell? How much did Watch Dogs sell? A shitload. So
Well,
I
also
mean,
had a
who's
lot
wrong?
of hype too.
yeah, that was hype based.
Well, yeah, that's too.
That
But
was all hype based.
But also the pre-order, I'm sure. I mean, they wouldn't do it if it doesn't help sell.
I read an article that Game Informer put it up, saying that now looking at Titanfall again, they said it should have been free to play.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Game Informer put that article up saying like, you know,
In the recent Far Cry issue, or just like on the internet.
just on the internet.
Oh.
They put an article. I'm not even making it up. That's exactly what it said. It said Titanfall should have been free to play.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why?
Just,
because
just
not
given
enough
how
content?
how shallow it is. Yeah.
It really is. I mean, there's no
Content-wise.
single player. There's not much. I mean, they had a huge hype, and they lived
There's a
off it.
campaign.
Oh my
Shut
god!
It's like 8 levels. You gotta play it twice to unlock
Oil.
the last Titan. Yeah.
Kill them all. Get the oil.
Get the oil.
And you didn't even grab the oil.
We lost. We still got the oil though, sir.
It moves on.
Wow. For real?
Yeah.
No, it's not even.
No, it's literally what it is it's just the Titanfall single player campaign is multiplayer.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like the 4-on-4.
Yeah.
With like some guy talking in
With
the
some-
background.
with
Like
some VO.
And no
Yeah.
matter what happens,
Yeah. We have to succeed today, men. We have to. But we're still getting the resources.
Like in that little like TV monitor.
Yeah.
We're
gonna lose the oil.
It's so bad.
the guys. Yeah, dude, it's like, oh man, it's so bad.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, well, at least you tried. But
That's-
next time, don't.
I mean, just thinking about that game drives me nuts.
What they
Like,
could have.
I remember, and they're talking about it. You know what? I'm angry. I'm angry about it, and
Bob's angry.
I'm not even sure. I mean,
Oh shit. Here
they
it
need to
comes.
do stuff about Titanfall 2. If it is the same shit, people better not buy that
It'll
because
be
they won't.
Yeah.
They have to have that James Bond theme song. Titanfall. They have to
Have a single player. Just add more maps.
like that
do
Snake
more
Eater
stuff.
theme song, but like
Yeah.
Titanfall. Titanfall.
Yeah,
Why do you think that
exactly.
game's just like dying out compared to
Because
like a
it's
Call of
shallow.
Duty?
Because once you play it for an hour, you've experienced everything in the
How do you
game.
think? How do you think the
no,
new Call of Duty's
no,
gonna be?
But really, why would Call of Duty Why is that still more stable than Titanfall?
Because Call of Duty's established. People are already addicted to it.
Because there's multiple game types. in
True.
Call
And
of
there's a
Duty,
single
and there's
player.
Okay.
There
yeah.
are. There's
Good
zombies.
points.
There's a bunch of
Yeah.
different studios making Call of Duty with their own take on it.
And
So
then you guys actually made up really good points. Okay.
And
okay.
not
Move
everyone,
on.
not everyone likes mechs. Like I'm not really. Into
I like mechs, but like the mechs in that game were fun. But like I've played like Hawken, like has better Hawkeye mech.
There is.
Yeah.
I
only
feel like if they
3
sold it for
maps.
$20, it would still even be more relevant today because everyone would be like, "That's a fair price for this," and people wouldn't be so pissed off
$30
about
Do you
it.
think that? Hold on, do you think the
$20.
new Call of Duty is going to be good?
I feel like it's
Did we
got a
talk about
shot.
this like 14 times in the last podcast?
Yeah, no, but it's like Titanfall, Call of Duty. It's like the
He
two
wants that.
like it's like black and white, dude. You know.
I'm gonna buy it in hopes that it's good because it's like the new generation of COD, like new
Yeah,
engine
yeah.
and everything. So I don't know.
This is
I mean,
not-
from what I saw, it looked like the standard go through the corridor, shoot people.
Nah.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. This is most.
Oh,
this is my
shit,
normal
here
case.
he
It's not.
goes.
It's not long. It's long. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy this. And then there's gonna be some stupid ass part of me that's like, you know what?
Chris bought it, so I'm gonna buy it.
Chris bought it. Someone bought it. And Chris is
no,
gonna
but
sell
it's-
it, and you're gonna be, God damn it!
No, and then I'm gonna wait on it. And then if the reviews are decent, like over 8s or around there, or then I'll probably buy it.
You're gonna buy
And
it
then-
the same day I buy it.
and
You
then-
know what? I'm gonna go pre-order it and then be like, Bob, I'm going to pick it up tonight. And you're like, fuck, I hate you, and then you're gonna go buy
Yeah, that's probably.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, any game, essentially any game that that I can play with people or my friends, I'm gonna play just because. I mean, then we're hanging out and we're playing the game. It's almost like, hey, you want to go to the movies? I'm like, not really. But then they're going to the movies. I'm like, I guess I'll go to the movies. It's like that to me.
Oh,
So,
that
Yeah.
requires going out though.
yeah, but and this one doesn't, so it's a win.
Just download it.
I could.
Preload it on your PS4.
You see, I don't
I'm
know.
not gonna buy it now. So
Hey, did you guys see the Lego movie?
Yeah,
Dude, that's hilarious, man.
it was funny. It was really fast. Really fast.
What are you
Yeah.
really
It,
fast?
was,
I heard
it, jumps,
it was really-
it jumps from joke to joke to joke to joke to joke
Yeah.
really quickly. But that's what makes it work.
Dude, the Batman stuff in that game is.
Oh,
I
the
heard that
game
was-
movie. I mean,
I heard that was like hilarious.
Wait,
Like, Batman was
it's
like the highlight of
hilarious.
it.
Wait, you
yeah.
bring up Batman?
he's it, dude.
Wow.
Leave me alone. Bob.
Always finds a way. This
yeah,
one.
well, I'm Bruce Wayne it, dude.
Woo! You haven't even played Origins yet.
Yeah, I played it and beat
You
it.
did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, you never
Of course you did.
Platinum.
Yeah.
So I guess the master question is going back to what I said about the pre-orders and stuff. Do you think not pre-orders, but holding digital content per retailer for pre-orders is harmful to the video game industry
Harmful?
Yeah.
No.
and the gamers?
No.
I feel like it's gonna make people lose out though, like or at least feel like they lost
Yeah,
out on something.
they are. They
It always,
are.
it always sucks when you buy something and it's not complete. You're like, okay, so I don't get this because I bought it from Walmart, not from GameStop. It's stupid. I don't agree with it at all.
You know what?
Yeah.
Just give me the full game.
We're gonna complain about it, and we're not gonna enjoy it, but they're gonna continue doing it, and we're just gonna deal with
Until
it.
they piss us off enough like
They're
They're
Microsoft
not.
did.
They're not going to what?
Until they piss us off enough like Microsoft
Yeah,
did, and then
people
we
speak.
I mean,
up.
speak up.
Well, but no.
Imagine-
If every media or video game industry part is doing it, I don't think we're gonna stop. I don't think it's gonna stop.
Like imagine if you bought the original Mario game when it came out, and you could play as Luigi only if you bought it from like the Nintendo store.
yeah, do it, Rich. Like,
what? What? No.
I think it's
stupid.
harmful to the video game industry for the reason that it doesn't allow you to get the full experience of the game if you don't get all the content. And then I think it's harmful.
well, that's just it. Yeah.
And then I think it's harmful for the gamers because it's not fair that I have to go to a specific retailer because I want like a suit that I saw in a commercial. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Well,
or like some gun or some like an hour of gameplay, like in freaking
Yeah, but it's crap gameplay.
Watch Dogs. Yeah, it was they're bullshit side missions,
Well,
but they're still side missions.
They've never had a. They never had. I mean, honestly, any downloadable thing that they had, I've never really had a I've never had a situation where I was like, I'm missing out on this stuff. It's just like, oh, like, because I don't really care about skins that much. I'm not one of those, oh, I like this skin so much I had to buy it. I mean, it's just not my thing. I don't feel like I'm really missing out on much.
You know, you bring up a valid point. Like a lot of those DLCs or like pre-order bonuses feel like something the developers had tacked on because it was going
Like
to be
Watch
a
Dogs.
pre-order bonus.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
They're
they-
like, yeah.
that's the reason why it was made. Like I don't think that they actually planned that to be in the original game.
But the
You know
reason
what
I bring
I'm
it up is because you got to think into the future as to how far they're going to take it. Look at free to play.
Yeah.
Look what's happened.
Free to play
Look
is
what-
pay to win.
Look
That's-
what DRM. Look what DRM has
Well,
been,
not all
has been
free to
doing.
play. But
a lot
most
of them
play.
are.
Yeah.
Most of them
Look
are.
at Metal Gear Solid Ground Zero. It's like you pre-order on PS4, you get the Deja Vu mission. Xbox One, you get the Jama Vu mission, and then Konami, Kojima's just like, people are complaining. Let's just Give him
Excellent.
it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just fucking, I did like Bob let me borrow Ground Zeroes, and I got both missions.
And what about console exclusive stuff like that, like Soul Calibur? Like on GameCube, you played as Link, then
Yeah.
you played as Spawn on PlayStation 2.
Yep.
yeah.
Like, that probably pissed people off. Like, no!
Oh yeah.
Like some
I want
people
to play as Link.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I bought
Exactly. I remember
GameCube,
that. Yeah.
GameCube, all the way.
Like Darth Vader on the one, and
Yeah, I
you
was gonna
played
say,
as,
wasn't like
Yoda.
Yoda?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the other, and I'm like,
Wow.
really, dude? Like
So just
that kind of stuff, man. It could get bad.
Yeah.
That's why I bring it up because I'm like, is it harmful now, and will it be in the future?
I think it will
We'll
be
see.
in the future. It depends. I think.
What do you mean?
If it in the future, because like if it keeps happening and it like getting hotter and hotter, and it's just like it's like a snowball effect. If it gets getting bigger and bigger, and like no one says anything, and no one speaks up about it, then yeah, it will be a fucking pain in our ass.
Pain in the bob.
Well,
Final
I mean-
thoughts, Seven Sword?
it's bad and I don't like it.
Rich? Or Bob?
It's bad, and he don't like it.
No, I don't like it whatsoever. But I think it's been going on for so long, and if it ever got to like extreme,
A whole generation, you could say.
yeah. No, I think if it ever got to an extreme that people would, it would bother some. So I don't think it's ever gonna get too like. I think it's really kind of gonna stay where it is, just meaningless things, extra skins, just things that you might want, but nothing actually serious that hurts the game.
I might disagree with that.
Okay.
Because Watch Dogs is your prime example of 1 hour of gameplay.
That sucked.
Yeah,
Meaningless.
it was okay. It was just it was more missions,
I know.
and they were bad. They were like you kill everything. Like it was like kind of interesting. It was like a second hacker group, but
you could still buy it.
DedSec
though.
or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can still buy it.
That's what I mean. Though I mean that's the thing. It just gives you extra couple bucks off. It's like exclusive, saying $10 off.
But
if you buy
eventually, it
from
could get to the point where they're like, "Yeah, you get a chunk of the campaign if you buy it from us."
I just don't think it's ever gonna
That
get to there.
would be a huge
oh,
mistake.
Once
my
it,
God.
hey,
Buy Destiny now and get an exclusive planet of your own.
Some retailers have done that, like for multiplayer games. Like they've been like, "Buy it from us, and you get like a triple XP boost pack." Or like you start at level 10 or like stuff like that. That's been done
Or
before.
buy Mountain Dew, double XP.
Yeah, double XP. Really? Like that? I hate that shit.
It's like,
Yeah.
What?
That's
It's
the
just-
worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Level up faster. Beat our game faster.
Yeah, it's like product placement in real life. Like
I don't
it's
like-
terrible.
I hate boost in any game. I hate boost of like someone get a boost to be higher above the other person.
Yep.
I refuse.
boosts.
I refuse to do that.
World of Warcraft, like you can do something to like get up to like level 60 or some shit.
Probably.
Yeah. Now, like when you buy
Well-
the new expansion, I think you can just be automatically leveled up now.
And same with
Let's not play the game then. Yeah.
I mentioned it before. Battlefield has that with the Spectat packs. You buy with real money the packs that unlock everything for that class for each class. They have the stuff like that. Yeah,
That's I hate that.
stuff like that. It's like it's beginning, man.
Microtransactions
Microtransactions
are happening in full retail $60 games.
There's the new sport
hate
that was
that.
it the PES game, I think it was. The new soccer game has microtransactions.
Buy a better ball.
Yeah,
I'm like, what?
By Konami, yeah.
Yeah. Seriously?
There better not be
How
any
far?
microtransactions in Metal Gear.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, yeah, and that scares me
Oh,
because
you kick this ball out of bounds. Buy a new one.
Buy him.
Like,
Well,
It's
no,
gone.
I mean, there's and like just because you guys don't play much sports games. In sports games, there's always like create a player. You get to create a player, and he gets to go on with the team. In order to get higher skill points, you can pay for other things for your, to get your guy higher up in skill level in different things, or you could pay for him to do all this other bonuses or get X. They still have that in those games. So that's I don't feel like that's going away, and it drives me nuts.
There's an online game called Vindictus. Now, it's a lot of people love this game, so I hope I don't get any flack for it.
Deagle.
But just think about how stupid this is, all right? You have to pay for colors
Yeah.
for your garments.
You have, to,
got-
you have to do that in Warframe too.
Yes, do it for
Yeah,
Warframe.
it's ridiculous. You pay for a color? Are you kidding me?
how much is the color?
I don't know, but people are selling like the rare
They're like
platinum.
color- they're like
there's-
color packs.
There's like you can get
Oh,
you can get like
shit.
rare platinum colors. I don't know the exact term, but they're like rare colors that are premium colors, and they're even more expensive. And people are selling them online for a lot of money. Like
Really?
Like yeah, it's
That's
ridiculous.
stupid. It's ruining everything.
It
it's
is
ruining the fun.
It is ruining everything.
And on that depressing note, that's the conclusion to podcast episode 9. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section or on the YouTube channel, giving us your opinions on what you think of DRM and downloadable exclusive content, etc., etc. J-Bone?
I want to conclude. Konami doesn't really have a whole lot going on for them. They got that shitty soccer
See,
game. Well, it might be good. They got a couple games, but Metal Gear Solid's like their Their beacon of light,
Zone
right?
What are you
Anders.
fucking saying right now?
Hold on. If they put
1
if
hour later.
they put and they tell Kojima like we want microtransactions, like we need them, and we need to boost sales because this company is going into the shitter, and you're the only thing that can revive us and dig us out of our fucking slumpy, fucking shitty heap pile of cow shit. Like, and they put microtransactions in that game, I'll be so fucking pissed. I hope they don't do it.
Leave your thoughts. Leave comments. This is Chris Delaney, Seven Sword,
Yeah.
Bob Bob,
I
and
was
J
gonna
Bob. Signing out.
Talk gaming.